I'm in the chopper. It's a long weekend in Hobart and the Wooden Boat Festival is on this weekend. So we've taken another trip in town and just quietly we'll be in here again next weekend too because the Hobart Blues and Brews Festival is on. So that's going to be our trip for next weekend. So we're just going for a wander to see what's here. So we've walked up to the wharf. It looks like we're going on. So what happens about 10 minutes after you get into town? You find yourself on a warship.
A cruise ship.
Not the sort of cruise ship that we've just been on, but a ship nonetheless. This is awesome.
In fact, this ship is used for humanitarian aid and for transporting the army to the far reaches of the earth. We have every respect for our Australian Defence Forces. They do an incredible job and we're so privileged to be able to be on this ship today.
I'm in the chopper. Jeff's greatest fear.
We're off. I've got the emergency exit right next to it.
Yeah, happy. Bit of leg room. Pretty damn cool that they've opened this up for the public. You don't get to do this every day. Where are we off to today, Navigator?
I'll just bring us into the port, right?
Yeah, nice. It's not a bad port to be in. That's for sure. Okay. Check your headings.
Got a good view of the side.
It's got a good view of the city too. I didn't expect it to be as heavy as what it is.
Have you a vital?
Hey?
Have you a vital?
It's just as bad. You'd have to get your muscles. Now it's time to find another place out of the rain because there's another shower coming.
Now so far this was a pretty exciting day and we didn't know whether we could get any more excited than this until we started walking along the dock. We found the young Endeavour and there's lots of tall ships and boats and things that you can actually get on board and have a really good look around, so that was good fun.
What'd you get?
Lagers.
The anchor and run her around. Away to Frio! Yes, we'll haul up the anchor to this jolly sound, and we're bound for the Frio strand. I said we're away, boys, away, away!
And as we made our way deeper into the festival, we found lots and lots of food tents. It was set up much like the Taste at the beginning of the year. So we managed to have scallops and of course food. And more looking at wooden boats. We were even checking out which one we'd actually like to live on at one point, maybe when we retire.
Did you have a little bit of a summary about what we've done today?
Scallops.
We just had some scallops, chips and coleslaw.
Scallops.
And that makes up for last weekend. If you saw the last video, if you haven't, we were at the Lunar Festival last week. We didn't get our scallops, so today we did. And we were watching a band, The Lost Keys from WA.
There's a pelican. That's the boat. It's called a pelican.
And now we are just wandering up and down the wharves having a look at some of the boats. So is everyone else.
Even though the weather was a little cloudy and overcast, it didn't stop the crowds from coming. In fact, there were so many people down along the wharf. It was fantastic to see that the festival was such a huge success. In fact, at this particular point, we've probably only gone through about a third of what was actually here, so we still had quite a bit to do during the rest of the day.
This thing is bigger than what I expected. It's almost like the taste again. What? No way. What did you get?
An empanada.
Oh, what, sorry?
An empanada.
Empanada.
Yeah.
Taste right?
Oysters. Yeah.
Oysters. Oh my god, this has turned into a fat fest.
Want to try some?
Near the wharf were the Endeavour, the James Craig and another boat from Sydney which I'm not sure of the name of. The Endeavour itself, I heard, has about 14 kilometres of ropes to work the sails. And inside the pier itself was a wooden boat marketplace where you could go in, you could buy all the parts and get information about anything that you'd like to do in restoring the boats. Located throughout the festival were lots of different musicians and acts that you could go and sit down and have a listen to as well.
Mushrooms.
Jeff's saying no to tempura mushrooms.
Oh, I'm not saying no, but it's been a lot to eat.
Well, we've just been nibbling and grazing all day as we've been going around.
We've been grazing.
Grazing like cows and sheep. But we are starting to head back home. We are going back through the wooden boat festivities.
Fantastic.
It's been really, really good.
It's huge. It takes up the whole of the waterfront.
It has been really good. I was going to say something, I can't remember what it was
Oh,
now.
I was going to say how much you love me.
So the shell of this boat behind me competed in the first Sydney to Hobart yacht race many moons ago.
Both Jeff and I were pleasantly surprised by about how much this festival did have to offer. We didn't think that we'd be in town very long, but we were actually there for the whole entire day, and we got through seeing most of the boats, checking out the tents, eating lots of food and really, really enjoying ourselves. We managed to find some friends who had their boat in at the Constitution dock, and we had to climb down the pier because the tide was going out and make sure we're only there for a very short stay, otherwise it would have been a climb back out again. But a good day all round. Sadly, like any good day, it's always time to go home toward the end, and that's where we're off to now. If you have enjoyed watching this video, give us a like and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications about new videos coming out, and we will catch you in the next one.